Hey guys, how's it going? Here we are, our live Friday Q&A. Oh, look at that. You can see into my garbage can. Let's move me over a little bit. Whoop. So 2 o'clock Fridays, this is what we do. I put a post up on Thursdays so that you guys can get your questions answered. If you're hung up on anything, if you're stuck on anything, get your questions in and I will answer them on the live in here on Fridays so that you can move forward, so you get unstuck even if you can't show up here live. That's totally fine. So I'm just going to adjust my camera settings a little bit. Oh my God. And my eyeballs. Shh, quiet please, baby. The kids are having a fabulous lunch. So I hope you guys are doing well. It's Friday. Yay! Celebrate for everybody who's still in 9 to 5 or for anybody who has plans for the weekend. Fabulous things going on. This weekend coming up is a long weekend in British Columbia because I'm in Canada and BC, and it's family day. It's family day this weekend. So we are rocking and rolling, doing all the things that we usually do, but kicking it up a notch. If you don't have the planner yet, order it on Monday because we have a family and friends 20% off discount on Monday. Other than that, let's get to it. So if you have any friends who are in business, who run online businesses, who are busy moms, who are busy ladies, we're trying to reach their goals or working at reaching their goals and getting all their things done, excuse me, invite them on over. Invite them on in. This group, there's like no catch to the group. This group is here to support people in their business ventures. Not everybody, when you're starting or even at any given point, other things come up. You might not be able to afford the coaching or afford the support that you want or need in growing your business. That's why everything that we do in here is totally free. To get you to the point where you are comfortable in investing, to get you to the point where you are seeing results in your business, so that you can kick ass and help us change the world. Help us change the world. So getting started, one of our first questions, actually our first question that was submitted yesterday is about recruiting. So if you're in network marketing, get on in here. If you have friends who are in network marketing, get them in here because we're going to attack this thing. We're going to attack this thing. And if you have any other questions that pop up as I go along, or if you didn't know that this was even a feature that we offered, we being me and all my personalities, I guess, mostly just me though, if it's something, if a question pops up, I will get it answered. Even if you're still not here live, you can check in on the replay and still get the help, get the steps forward that you need, that you want to achieve. So that being said, our first question, sorry, let me just check here. I just want to make sure that I get it right. La, 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 la. All right. Okay, so the first question was from Linda, and Linda was asking like how to add people to her team thoughtfully, so not just recruiting at random and trying to grow your team huge overnight without real connection is kind of what I'm getting from that, Linda. So let me know if that's what you're looking for. I'm going to keep going ahead with it in that context. So with network marketing, multi-level marketing businesses, they're always, let me start. With network marketing businesses, multi-level marketing, it has developed kind of a bad rap. There are some people, bad eggs. Of course, there are bad eggs in every business, right? In every industry. So it's easy for us to have these preconceived notions that people are going to frown upon network marketing. okay? Excuse me. I have this throat thing going on. I have this whole sinus thing going on, actually. But so the whole idea with growing your team is that you want to grow a team of people who want to be there, and people who want to grow the business, people who see, like, people who not only use the product and love it, but who see the opportunity to work from home, to work for themselves, to make this into a career, into a lifestyle, into a future for themselves, for their families, for their friends, and the people that they are going to sponsor or bring into the team, into the business alongside all of you. So the old way a few years ago, and that's the thing, and that's why staying informed and staying on top of trends in social media, network marketing, online marketing, is really important when you're in a business, because it's easy to get caught up in the old way of doing things. The old way of doing things doesn't really work anymore. It's outdated. People rarely even answer their phones anymore. And when I first got into network marketing, how long ago was that? 15, 14 years ago? Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. So when I first got into network marketing, what you did was made a list of 100 friends and family, right? Make a list of 100 people and call them on the telephone. You would call them and let them know what you're doing, and be like, oh, and you came to mind, and you would have, you know, this ongoing list of people that you talk to. You would talk to random people in the coffee shop. You would, like, bombard in on people's conversations and be like, let me tell you about this opportunity. Do you use a phone? Do you use Hydro? Because this company will give you commissions and will sponsor you for every person that you get to use their phone bill and their phone company and their phone service, and you'll have your own 1-800 number, and you'll have your own website, and you have a real business, you know, and you would just kind of sell it to them that way. Be pushy. There was no relationship building, no real lifestyle involved in it. It was really just ask. One thing that just a few short years ago, that even a few years ago was outdated to me, was the pushing for no. I saw some people that I was coaching joined a group that was push for no's, and the first person to get 100 people to say no to them won like a t-shirt or something, which was just so against what I'm about to tell you here today. Because the idea is to not, you don't want 100 people to say no to you, right? And I understand the concept that when people are saying no and people are turning you down for the business opportunity, at least it means you're asking, okay? I get that. I get that more than anybody else. I get that when you fail, it's because you at least tried, okay? I understand that. But it also means that you're not qualifying your leads. It also means that you're not doing your due diligence in researching and in asking people who would actually be interested. You're not getting to know people. You're treating them like a number. Oh my goodness, did you eat all of that already?
Yeah,
What a hungry monkey. Can you say more, please? Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. The girl needs some more lunch. All right, and girl. Here you go. Blow on it in case it's hot, okay? Okay. Fed babies are happy babies. So if you are just treating people like numbers and saying, I need to talk to 50 people so that I can get 5, 8, 10 people to sign up, whatever your conversion ratio is. And if you don't know what your conversion ratio is, I would suggest that you look into a little bit of the effort that you've put forward and the return that you've seen on your effort investment. Because to know that, you'll better be able to set up a plan and reach your goals, and maybe even dial in your ideal client and your ideal teammate. So that brings me to part 2, but I'm going to stick to part 1 for a second here. So you want to, no, I'm not actually. You want to understand who the kind of person, the kind of person who would be interested and open to the business opportunity, because you can't tell people what they'll be into. You can't take somebody who has absolutely no concept of what network marketing is, of what your business is, and of what, you know, working from home could do for them. It's easier to please stop. Emmy, have your lunch, my girl, or maybe some cantaloupe. You can't start convincing somebody who has absolutely no concept or no interest in what you're doing or what online marketing is or what online business running means. So if somebody is looking for an opportunity, or somebody is interested in what you are doing, if you're sharing and if you're showing up, sharing your message, sharing your products, and they're interested in purchasing, you can explain to them what it is that you do and how you make the money, and how the teams work. But to take someone cold off the street and try to get them to join your company when they haven't yet tried the product, when they aren't interested in what you do as a business, what you bring forward on social media, it will be a lot of energy spend for very, very little return. So make sure that you're not putting your efforts where they're not required. If you have people who are qualified, meaning they're interested in the business, they're interested in the business, or they're interested in the product, those are the people that you can talk about joining your team. Xander, Mommy doesn't want you playing with that ball.
Sorry, Emmy.
It's a summertime ball for outside. It's not for in the house. No, that's okay. You leave her alone, please. Go get some cantaloupe or something, buddy. Xander, come here, bum. Come here. Let Emmy have her lunch, okay? Okay, so if people aren't qualified, if they're not interested in anything that you've got going on, trying to convince them or trying to groom them into joining your team is going to be a lot of effort. What you could do is, you know, maybe like be friends with them, network with them, let them get to know and get to see what you're doing before you start talking about the business, the opportunity, or hey girl, hey, have you thought about leaving your 9-to-5? And then you later find out that they've been a business coach online for the last 4 years, and that's not really going to fly. So that is number 1. Number 2, in addressing this question of recruiting, is have an ideal teammate avatar. Okay, so we've heard about the ideal client avatar, in that you want to know who your ideal clients are going to be, the kind of people who would be interested in your product, the kind of people that you want to hang out with, the kind of people that you can help. But you also want to have an ideal teammate avatar, or an ideal distributor avatar, an ideal presenter avatar, whatever it is that your business calls them in network marketing. You want to know who that person is, so that when you meet them, when you cross paths with them, you can recognize them and easily and confidently approach them with the business opportunity. Now, saying that, approaching people with the business opportunity, you don't want to make it tricky, and you don't necessarily want to or have to focus on all the features of the thing. All right, so all the features and the bonuses of being of being a member of your team or of joining your company. It's not about the features and using terms that your business uses exclusive, that are exclusive to your business, will overwhelm and confuse people. So write out, you can do this on your own, just write out a kind of script just to practice and just to hear it yourself, what you would say to people. Hey, Mary. What you would say to people when you're talking about the business, you're talking about the business opportunity. Just to call it even a business opportunity to someone who's not already in network marketing would seem off-putting, right? So you want it to be in basic language, really, really basic, not because people are dumb, but just because they're not familiar with the terms that are used in online business or in network marketing. So you want to use terms of commission. I get commission, and then we get bonuses. Commission and bonuses are pretty straightforward. Like people who work in clothing stores get commission and bonuses. People who sell cars get commission and bonuses. People who work at grocery stores get commission and bonuses, depending on the kind of specialty store it is, of course. But I worked at a store that sold food, and we got commission and bonuses if we sold the product that was featured that week. So commission and bonuses is not unheard of and is not off-putting, and that's all it is. When you make it more, than that, you use terminology that is confusing to people or that you had to learn after you join the business, you'll have less of a success rate in having people join your team. The other thing that you don't want to do is be tricky about it. And I've seen people do this, and I've been subject to people doing this as well. And it's like, oh, you'll get 20% off if you use this link, or you can just use the regular link and have to pay full price. La da da da. Her heart? I don't know, buddy. It might be over there. It was right here. What are you doing with that glue?
Trying to glue in the heart.
Okay. So just look, maybe move the vacuum cleaner, buddy. I just vacuumed and mopped the floors before this live. But so if we use basic language to explain to people that it's commission, that you get bonuses, and that you get discounts on your products, that's easy peasy, right? But when you do things that are like, oh, if you sign up with this link, just ignore the fact that it calls you a distributor. Mommy's talking. No. Xander, can you wait 5 minutes, please? Mommy is talking, bud, on a training call. So if you say things like, oh, just ignore that it says you're going to be a Beachbody coach now. Just ignore that it says you're a distributor now. Just ignore how it says you need to attend this training. And, it just means you're going to get a discount. That is in itself dishonest, which will raise red flags for people, and they can and likely will cancel their order altogether. So just tell people, if they're looking for the discount, just let them know, to get the discount, you're going to sign up as a distributor. Doesn't mean you need to sell anything, but you're going to get those emails. You're going to get the invites for the training, because most people sign up for this to get, to start their own business, to develop their own at-home business. And that's what I do, and that's whatever. I think that's pretty clear. So that, guys, is what I suggest. The last 20 minutes is what I suggest in showing up, in recruiting thoughtfully, as Mary said. And if there are any other questions about it, or if you guys have any other business related questions, let me know. There were three big takeaways in that, that if you are watching the replay, well done you. If you logged in late, go back to the start and watch all of it, because there were three big things there to take away to make recruiting, growing your team, growing your business, thoughtful, more genuine, have a higher success rate, and approach it with more ease and not feeling slimy about it, because of pre-qualifications, making sure that you're actually inviting people that you would want to work with and that you can recognize would want to work with you as well. So go back and check that out. I will talk to you guys soon. I'll be back next Friday again. So if you have any friends that would benefit from this kind of training, every single Friday I'm going to show up and we will get through this together at 2 o'clock Pacific. And I'll do the posts every Thursday where you guys can list off your questions so that we can cover them all. I will talk to you soon. Have a fabulous weekend. Have a fabulous Friday. And good luck. Good luck in all the things. Bye.